Good afternoon. I'm Master Som Emmanuel Camigi, and across the table from me is Mario Pagan, one of the most enterprising and successful chefs in Puerto Rico. I often refer to Mario as like the Jean-Georges of the island.
Wow.
A guy who has a bunch of top-notch restaurants, but each very different in concept. So he has Raya, Sage Steakhouse, Melao at Dorado Beach, and of course his namesake restaurant, Mario Pagan, where we're actually doing this interview. Mario.
An área.
An área.
An área on the rooftop at the OLV Hotel.
Oh, that another one. I can't keep up with it. That's fun.
And coming soon La Central at Distrito TMobile, of course. Will I keep going? No,
I'm going to ask you more about that a little later on to tell us about Central. So, Mario, what or who were your earliest cooking influences?
Really cooking influences. They have to be, of course, Alfredo Ayala. That was my mentor. I read a lot about him when I was living in the States in Miami, and I used to work for Norman Van Aken. That was a great influence on my career. I told him that the other day. Actually, it took me, 20 years to tell him that because I worked with him very briefly. And he probably didn't remember me, and I was like, Norman, you were like my guy. And he's like, oh my God, I kind of remember you. So yeah, those two guys, Eric Ripert from Le Bernardin has been a great influence because he was great friends with Alfredo before he passed, and he's a true friend, and I've learned a lot from their careers and what they do. So yeah, those are my three go guys.
Now, I know you were in architectural school in Miami, and somehow you ended up at Johnson & Wales University at their prestigious culinary program in Rhode Island.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Actually, it was in North Miami, Johnson & Wales North Miami campus.
Okay.
I was going to architectural school, and a dear friend of ours, Carlos Alvarez, told me, well, hey, you cook, kind of fair, and you have good taste. So why don't you pass by that school and check it out? I didn't know what culinary school was, so I went over there. I thought that a chef was like a Chef Boyardee, kind of a guy with a bandana ringing a bell on a line. So I went over there and I saw that it was a career and something looking forward to. So I said, what the hell, let's go for it.
Well, we're all the richer for it, the better for it. And you mentioned Alfredo Ayala. Many people may not know that. I mean, he's often called the godfather of Puerto Rican cuisine, and you worked with him at Chayote. What was Alfredo like?
Well, Alfredo was the creator of the modern Puerto Rican cuisine, by far. I mean, there's no if, and, or buts. I think all the chefs on the island agree to that. Working for Alfredo wasn't easy. He was a very French-oriented guy when it came to the kitchen. He yelled a lot, but I learned a lot. And he threw me to the wolves when I first got a job with him. And I appreciated that because I didn't know. I mean, I was just a cook, and he told me, "Listen, you're gonna be a chef now." And I'm like, "Okay, so I don't know how to be a chef, So he took me under his wing, and little by little, I started seeing what he did with the food, with local food, with local flavors, with local influences from our grandparents and the old cuisine over here in Puerto Rico. It's not just rice and beans or lechon. It's something else. There's a lot of fruits, vegetables, tubers. I mean, we have a plethora of food here that gives what Puerto Rican cuisine is, that is completely different when you talk about the island foods, right? We have a lot of influences from Spain, Asia, Africa, and the States,
Sure.
because we're sort of Americanized here in some way. So yeah, it was quite a journey, and if you tell me that what can I do if I will go back and do something different, I will definitely do the same.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. Now you mentioned earlier you have a new project at the T-Mobile part, which is a cool new part of San Juan.
Distrito T-Mobile.
Tell us a little bit about that project.
Distrito T-Mobile is practically an entertainment venue. We have a 7,000 seat music hall. We have 8 restaurants, different types of restaurants. I have a restaurant there that's going to be called La Central by Mario Pagan. It's going to be an homage to Puerto Rican rum, our tobacco, la caña, our sugar cane, and cooking in coals. That's where it all started. So it's going to be a fun project. Hopefully by summer we're going to be open, early summer.
Okay.
And I can't wait. I can't wait. I already have the menu done, but I can't wait.
Well, a lot of my favorite things: rum, tobacco, cooking over coals. So I will for sure be a customer. Now, when I think of Mario Pagan restaurants, I think of clean, sleek, modern places. Is that your architectural background coming in? How involved are you in design of your places? And is La Central going to be kind of that space?
Well, La Central is the only way that I wasn't involved with at the beginning. Now I'm more involved in all the memorabilia at La Central because the architect is a good friend, and when he knew that I was involved, he called me up, and we've been, working in some, visuals and art, and that La Central is going to have, because I think it's going to be the most iconic restaurant in Puerto Rico. That's my belief. I've never seen a restaurant designed like that in Puerto Rico, and all the money that they put into it and all the effort that they put into it. These are architects from New York, I think. And it's gonna be a head turner. I haven't seen anything like it. I think when you go to La Central, you're gonna think that you go to restaurants like in Vegas or something like that. This is a big production and serious place. So I'm very excited because not only Distrito, but La Central is gonna be one of those places that is gonna put Puerto Rico on the map, and it's gonna go like, wow, people are gonna go like, wow, my God, I went to this place and it was amazing. Or to the other venues that they have in Distrito. I mean, they're amazing. The job that they did over there.
Now I know that you also collaborated with the prestigious James Beard Foundation on a book called Waste Not, about food waste. Which leads me to my next question about my project, El Plesai, which is in cans, obviously environmentally friendly. And I know that you just tried them, so your thoughts on the El Plesai, plus your thoughts of wine in cans.
I tried El Plesai like right after the other. So I don't have any notes, but I can tell you that I love them. The simplicity of the package, and I mean, especially now that we need something like that, because of COVID, with glasses and all that, and especially me, because I love to be in the beach or in a pool or something, somewhere outside. And the distinction of each flavor, it's unbelievable. Each offering is unique, and it's really, really nice, especially when you can count 1, 2, 3. When you were going, with your 5th can, you go like, okay, what's going on?
Time to slow down.
Yeah. But they were unbelievable. I love them. Thank you very much for introducing me to them. And we'll definitely have them in our venues, because I think that they are very special. Very special.
Well, can I enjoy one with you?
Yes, of course.
Which?
I love the Pinot Noir.
Okay.
I love the Pinot Noir. and this is so simple.
Yeah. That's it. Salud.
Salud.
Thank you, Mario.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh my God. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.